Okay, so hello. I remember when, at least when I first heard about the Eternals movie, the Marvel movie Eternals, and it had really good actors in it that I liked a lot. So I watched it, and I really liked the movie. But one thing, a major thing that I really paid attention to watching it. So first, just how the movie played out, right? So you have these, I don't know, whatever they were, superheroes, whatever. You have them who were sent on a mission to Earth to kind of watch humankind and teach humankind things, and I guess kind of contribute to their development without having like a huge, without giving a huge interference. And so they were there pretty much from like the beginning of time, throughout the ages. And what it made me think about, just watching it and watching how they would teach them technology, teach them arts, and just different things like that, teach them like agriculture and stuff like that. It made me think about when I read in the Book of Enoch. And I am not saying that, this is like what actually happened in, history in the world, but it's definitely, worth reading. But submit whatever you read, whatever you learn, whatever you study, always submit it to God. And, if God chooses to do anything with it, that's with you and God. And so it made me look at that when you read in the Book of Enoch, and it talks about, um, like these angels and everything, and how they left, where they were, the watchers, what they were supposed to be doing. And they saw the daughters of men, and they wanted them for wives, and they went to them and took them as wives and had children with them. And then their children were all like different and special, and they started teaching mankind all this technology and all these arts and astrology and star patterns and all this different stuff. And so I'm watching the Eternals, and they're like pretty much these, whatever they were, superheroes in that movie. That's almost like exactly what they were to mankind in this movie. So they're teaching mankind all this stuff, and then they love mankind. They have an appreciation, respect, just a general heart. When you spend time with someone, they had just a general heart for mankind. And so their creator, which is the creator, like the creator of earth, of mankind, of them, who sent them on that mission, when they saw that it was time where he was going to basically destroy mankind, they decided to rise up against him. And it was like, you can't destroy these people, and you wouldn't let us interfere and help keep peace and keep them from wars and just all this stuff. And so they rose up against him, and of course it's a movie, so they temporarily, I guess, because I don't see how they could ultimately win, but they temporarily, in my mind, delayed the inevitable of him destroying humankind and destroying Earth. And so what it had me looking at was, wow, like, okay, is this what is coming to, is it just the enemy has people just deceived and is wanting to deceive so many, so that it'll get to a point where people are like, wait, man is good, God is bad. Man should be allowed to live however man wants to live and do whatever man wants to do, and God shouldn't have any concern with that. To the point where, oh, if God decides to destroy mankind, that's wrong, that's bad, even though God is the maker of everything. Like, how can the creation tell the creator what to do with it? That doesn't make sense. And I just look at, I look at this whole situation and see like, wow, is this movie not necessarily intentionally, probably intentionally, definitely the enemy intentionally, but trying to influence people just, whether in the back of their minds or right at the forefront, to have a certain viewpoint about God. Like, why would God, destroy mankind? Why would God send anyone to destruction, to devastation, to hell? Even when you watch the movie, it's mankind who is, you know, mistreating each other, just like in real life, who is, doing evil, wicked things and destroying each other, destroying itself. And so I'm just watching it and I'm just like, wow, like the enemy really want to like just deceive us and have people really hate God. Like, I thank God because he did not even have to redeem us to himself. Because in the movie, there wasn't really any redemption on that side. But in real life, the real God, the one true God, he has a plan of redemption so that when that sudden devastation and destruction and death comes, those who believe will be redeemed. And God didn't have to do that. I think of it like this: God is the maker, the creator of all things. And he could have easily created us and, let us just run amok and destroy ourselves. And then when he got tired of us, just, okay, I'm going to just do away with y'all, destroy y'all, because I can make another creation if I want. But God didn't do that. He came down himself and came to meet us and came to bring us back to him so that we don't have to face that type of end. And so, I think we take it for granted because we are just wicked, prideful, arrogant people who acts as though we've created ourselves. But we know that it's he who made us and not we ourselves. I thank God that he actually, for whatever reason, for his love, that he decided, I'm going to redeem you and bring you back to me. I'm not just going to throw you away. But ultimately, the movie just really tripped me out because all I'm thinking is like, does Marvel like just hate God? I know the enemy does, but does Marvel hate God? Because this is crazy. And I can see the influence that it could bring to, really anybody. And have you having that thought like about God, even if you know God and you know who God is.